35%.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Levine. He's covered by Adams. Outside Murphy. It's hauled in by Adams. On defense, Minnesota. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
So here's Murphy after the made shot from Adams. And Murphy kicks to Levine. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Look at the numbers for him on the line this year. 88% on the season. Impressive numbers.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
He misses the free throw. Second free throw, no good.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Murphy with the steal. Here's Levine. That's good. Levine's got 5. Adams with it. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Throw good, Adams. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Jeff Hornacek. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And thank you for that, Doris. Both shots good from the stripe. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys. Is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
Now, here is Murphy after the miss from Adams. Here's Levine. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Green with the rebound. And Adams kicks to Thompson. That's good.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Now Murphy. Inside. To the wing right side. He dishes it to Pekovic. Taylor kicks to Levine. Doubled by Adams. Taylor attacking. 6 to shoot. Here's Pekovic. The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
That was a tough game for them to lose, guys, because they really played well throughout the game.
I agree there, but despite the result, I think they can definitely take some positives away from it.
The Timberwolves trail. Now, here is Murphy. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Pekovic kicks to Murphy. Here's Sweetney. Second chance shot. Green with the rebound. Green's got his third rebound tonight. Drive by Adams. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Taylor against Thompson. And there's the rejection. Baldwin the pass to Adams. Off on the layup.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
To the inside. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
He's up defending to deflect it away.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Adams. He's in at the point. He's out there with Klay Thompson. Kuzmic is out there with Johnson. And it's Baldwin in at the 4. Now here's Taylor. Averaging 6 points per contest. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Pekovic. Up and in from the low block. Pekovic has got his first basket of the night.
Good ball move. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Minnesota leading by 3. And here's Murphy. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bennett drilled from 11 feet out. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Quinn, averaging 10 points per contest. And it's Pekovic missing. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Adams' shot is off. It's a close game here in Minnesota. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Lights. Their last game against the Timberwolves played a role for them. He finished with 8 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Overall, it was just a complete performance from him where he felt like he played his best all season. He hopes to continue it, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night, Steve, and he didn't disappoint them.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did everything they asked of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role. So he's in a good place right now.
And here's Murphy following the 3 from Adams. Bennett dishes to Quinn. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 2 minutes to the paint. Here's Baldwin, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Taylor kicks to Murphy. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. Second in steals, second in three-point field goal percentage. And they are in the top third of the league in assists. The quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there.
No, they just play hard, Clark. They play hard every single night, and that's really shown in those steals totals that you talked about. They really attack the offense. They try to make every possession a difficult one. And when they're on their game, they're forcing turnovers, creating havoc, and then getting out in transition.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's Levine, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to...
That's the way to shoot the rock.
There, nothing.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. The Warriors on top.
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry. And Steph,
all right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. First half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
They've got Jeff Taylor. Levine is out there with Pekovic. And it's Murphy in at the shooting guard position. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Here's Sweetney, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Adams, the pass to Kuzmic. Back to Adams. Golden State moving it around. There's a screen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson inside the line. Rebounded by Pekovic. Pekovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Here's Sweetney, and again it's Minnesota.
They found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's stolen by Taylor. Unhindered, going all the way. The big dunk at the end of the break. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far.
Here's Levine. He's got 16. He kicks to Taylor. Pekovic with a screen. Taylor attacking. And he dunks it after the pick. Frees him up.
These two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
That's flat out embarrassing.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Golden State on D. Levine can't hit.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Kuzmic. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Kuzmic has got his 2nd bucket of the night. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Levine kicks to Pekovic. Right wing, 6 to shoot. Bennett with it. He's against Green. Shot by Bennett, no good.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Adams' shot is off.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And the Warriors making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Levine kicks to Pekovic, doubled by Adams. Pass to Murphy. Takes the 13-footer. That is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Levine passes to Bennett. Here's Levine. Dishes to Murphy. Baseline J on the way, and the jumper is good. Murphy's got 4 this quarter.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Green dishes to Adams. Blocked. Here's Levine. He's guarded by Johnson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Anytime you get as many points in the league.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Adams, he's in at point guard. Green is out there with Kuzmic. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Baldwin in at the 3 spot. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 3. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
No doubt the Denver fans want to see the Nuggets take that game.
To the left side wing. And Pekovic kicks to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert.
Drilled from 11 feet out. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Sweetney, guarded by Green. And Pekovic kicks to Levine. Here's Quinn. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Adams with it. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle of that last. Break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Murphy can't hit.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is coming right down to the wire.
Pulls up from the corner. Misses off the right iron.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Adams kicks to Kuzmic. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Quinn passes to Levine. And that misses. That would have put him up.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Adams' shot is off.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
To take the lead. The shot no good. Excellent D from Adams. The Warriors leading. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure it would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way.
Minnesota wants to switch. Taylor's checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off him, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Baldwin, the pass to Kuzmic. Out to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Kuzmic dishes to Adams. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going.